Welcome to another video from prepezi.com. In this video, we will talk about top tips and strategies to ace TOEFL reading section. The reading section of TOEFL English test examination is usually the first section amongst the 4 section test takers is examined on. This section examines the test taker's ability to make meaning out of passages through knowledge of specific words, general understanding of passages and vocabulary, and hence requires the test takers to read through passages with paragraphs not less than 6. Each of the 3 to 4 passages has a corresponding 12 multiple choice questions that are highly tricky and therefore require critical in-depth analysis and retrospection before answering. It is important for the test takers to bear in mind that this section of TOEFL test accrues a 30 points mark, and test takers should strive hard to score higher marks in this section to build their confidence for the next sections. Your performance in this section will set the pace or rhythm for the next section in the exam. The tips discussed below will help the test takers to successfully go through this section with ease. Remember that this section requires one to read very long passages within an allocated 80-minute period. Therefore, timing and enhancing your pace might just be the best and solution to the numerous complaints of limited time test takers usually complain about. The summary as related to timing each test taker should have their fingertips is that this section usually contains as much as 56 questions for the 3 or 4 passages with a maximum time of 80 minutes. This implies that a test taker will have only 5 minutes to read each text and about 1 minute to answer each question in this section. Candidates should try as much as possible to comprehend the running theme of the passage, as it will enhance the pace at which one reads through the passage. One of the objectives of this section of the TOEFL test is to examine test takers' knowledge on the use of vocabulary. Therefore, it is important to always have a dictionary that one can look for meaning of words when preparing for this test. It is much important as well to also understand each passage properly so as to make inferences of meaning of certain words. Beware and look up for synonyms of certain words so as not to get confused. The TOEFL quirk of numbering every 5th line in the passage is primarily aimed at helping you to navigate through the words or sentences referred to in the questions. This practice helps the test taker to locate specific lines and words by the numbers provided and hence reduce the burden of searching through the passages for certain words. It is important and therefore always helpful to use word list in searching for new vocabulary. There are limitless words available, and the more words a candidate learn, the better. You will always find some words on the TOEFL that you haven't seen before or don't remember the meaning of. Always understand the context of the passage and make meaning out of new vocabulary by introducing context clues. This will enable you guess the meaning of new words and phrases in the paragraphs. There is always the temptation in this section of the test to get stuck looking for meaning of a word or trying to understand the passage of one question with no regards of time. This might result in wastage of time. It is advised that you make use of the contextual clues as discussed previously. Failure to abide by these can really end up hurting your score if you end up not having enough time to answer the other questions. So it's something you want to avoid. It is very important when reading to take note of pronouns, as it will enhance your understanding of the passage. Paying attention to the pronouns in a text will help you to know to whom or what it is referring, especially if there are multiple characters in the text. This could be the difference between you answering a question correctly and incorrectly. Hope you like this video and find it useful in getting a great score in TOEFL reading section. Please like and share this video. Also, please subscribe and press the bell button if you would like to get notified when we upload new videos. Please visit www.prepeasy.com for TOEFL preparation tips and tricks.